We are live. We are live, people. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the chat. All that good stuff. Thank you all for joining. It's Community Monday. It's where we get together and talk about the events of the day, the week, what's came over the weekend, all that good stuff, and help out the community. First off, we've got some new commanders coming out. Certainly got some new commanders that we need to talk about. I already did a video on it, but it was too close to this stream, so I went ahead and held the video. We'll have a big explanation on it, but everybody joining the live stream will get the first peek at what I think of the commanders. And then also we've got some K916 updates as well. And then finally, there's just overall changes happening inside the game here we want to start talking about and things like that. So let's switch over to the main screen and I will see you guys there. All right, so I do have the microphone on this time, so that's always a plus. Conrado, Carthy, Hugh, Juan, Fran Lopez, Abdurrahman, all welcome you to the stream, guys. XP Killer, Darren Douglas, 7 Foot, Mega Radio, 538, Clayton Desero, Muffin 97, David Red, welcome as always. Why are you always streaming when I'm at work? So I'm streaming. So guys, I have a stream schedule-ish kind of thing going on right now until I get it really ironed out. It's at 16 UTC, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Each stream has its own theme, and then of course we have our Sippin Saturdays on Saturday at 21 UTC. I will be jumping into my Discord shortly as well. I'm going to open it up to you guys if you want to join me on my Discord. I've got some 916 folks in there. I've got the original crew that I'm always hanging out with as well in there as well. So it's going to be kind of a hangout event. We're going to be talking different commanders, setups and things like that with the new commanders coming out, what they're for, and all those good things. Marcus Helwich, welcome to the stream, buddy. Thank God we get some new commanders because anybody maxed almost any commander. Maybe. Inflatable tube, and everyone thought Cav commanders. How about that new help button and troops type rally? That's the other thing we're going to be talking about. I'm going to run you through all the new settings of what's going on here. Let me open up these commanders here while I'm going through the chat too, so you guys can be feasting your eyes upon this beast. It's kind of a combination of Eulji and Genghis all in one. Let's see if they can hold up against Attila. Yes, I think that's the plan. A beer 30. Clayton Desero, I know, right? David, I called siege commanders. Yes, well, yes. We got Hasib, Runo S, Sean Jansen, Nico Sparta, Frank Funkstein, Robert McCready. Hello and welcome to the stream. Goldsmith, hello. Sean Jansen, Drago the Viking. Yeah, this is getting a little out of hand. This beard, by the way, I need to trim it up really bad. It's starting to get to the point where it's starting to kind of get a little wave to it, so I need to straighten that thing up. This is actually Yi Sun Sin, but it does look like, so we got Eulji with some new art too. He looks kind of cool. I think he looks kind of cool. The avatar looks like hot garbage, but his actual thing here looks pretty good. I like that. Peace Frog, what's going on, buddy? Felipe Costa, welcome. Cosmin, hello. Yes, so let me go ahead and see how the Discord's doing. Yep. Normal people in there. Oh, Jesus. Jesus. I hop in and it's loud as crap. Let me tone down a little bit.
Yeah, Yuji looks dope. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah.
All right, I'm going to deafen for just a little bit. Just a little bit. So I hope that wasn't too loud in your guys' ears. I'm trying to make sure I'm not blowing your ears out with the Discord voice as well. But it's loud in my ear, so I'm assuming it was loud in your ear. Durman, I'm doing very well. Thank you. Dr. Fondles, welcome. Yi Sun Shin. Okay. Okay, thank you, Renz. I will pronounce it correctly going forward. Yeah, boss, rip headphone users. Is it worth for a free-to-play to invest in YSS? Probably not free-to-play, because again, it's mainly for garrison commanders, it's seeming like. So let's talk about some of these commanders here. We got, what is it? Again, it was Yi Sun Shin. Yi Sun Shin. Okay. Yi Sun Shin. I can remember that. So Yi Sun Shin, the skills here are looking really interesting. The beginning skill looks really, really good. Open field has a 2,000 damage factor nuke. That's insane. That's absolutely insane. That's absolutely nuts. And then the march speed reduction, which is very similar to Richard's march speed reduction. But then if you're in garrison, you get an AoE 1,400 damage factor nuke. So very similar to like pre-expertise YSG, or I'm sorry, not YSG. Who would be the comparison here? Why is my mind going blank? No, definitely not Guan. Yeah, it is pre. Okay, so yeah, I'm right. Pre-expertise YSG. I'm right. Ethelfled 2. I'm not sure which kind of fan it's going to be, though. That's the thing. Is it going to be a 180-degree fan, or is it going to be a YSG Sun Tzu fan? So we'll see how that goes. David Red, that's right. People drink whenever they don't have anywhere else to go. Doing a lot of drinking with COVID. So that first skill looks really, really juicy. This is good for open field and garrison. I mean, if you're going to get swarmed as a garrison, especially if you're getting triple rallied on top of that, if you're in a pass, all three of these targets will be hittable with a fan. Drago, if you find interesting, we will have the war in our KVK 1 against the second strongest kingdom in 3 days. It's KVK 90. Okay, cool. I'll take a peek. I'll see if I can remember and take a peek. Anubhav, my accounts are not being opening from morning. You might need to delete and reinstall the game, although I would contact customer support for that. Cosmin, join. We are on silent for now. Okay, let's see. All right, yeah, you guys are a little quieter. It's not your fault though. It was my fault. I had it cranked up a little bit because I needed to hear you guys. Otherwise, yeah. Here, I think Stilly went a little bit. Needs to go down. Okay. Let me know if Discord's too loud whenever they start talking again, guys, and I'll adjust it.
We have been also in the FIFA talking about the LG change.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. So.
Yeah, looking good. All right, so second skill, Battle of Myeongyang. I'm assuming I'm saying that somewhat correctly. Normal attacks have a 10% chance to increase your defense by up to 20% and all damage by 15% for 3 seconds when this commander is fighting within your alliance territory or serving as garrison commander at a stronghold. Which, why do they add this in? There has to be a distinction between stronghold and not stronghold. I've been given 3 different answers to the same question regarding strongholds, so I don't know exactly what's going on here. Alex Frassen, hello Drago, best notification of your live stream. Thanks, man, I appreciate that. New man, Drago, any tips on how to unbind account? You might have to contact customer care to do that. I'm not 100%. Who's got the back? It's DK. You server muted. Abdurrahman, is it lagging or what? I cannot see his middle. No, you guys see everything, right? I can see everything.
Yeah, I see also everything.
Yeah, everything's good. Stronghold is a new upcoming structure for KVK. Marcus, that's not right. They've had the term stronghold in the talent trees from the very beginning of the game. Stronghold will be the Alliance Fortress. I don't think that's it. I think it has something to do with Arc and or it's just like the terminology of just the regular garrison, and they just keep adding it in, oddly. Yeah, I don't think that's it, Marcus Helwich. I really don't. A BR30 typo. I'd hope stronghold equals structures. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So you're saying, so Arjun's thinking it means Alliance Fortress as well. Defensive structures. Well, what constitutes a defensive structure? That's the thing. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. So I've asked that question to the developers, and I'm going to see if I can get an answer for you guys. I'm also, again, going to do a video on this specifically for the commanders, breaking them down for people who are not able to join the stream. And then also I'm going to break down a separate video on all the settings that you guys do, which we are also going to do on the stream today too, because there's a lot of settings and they're really good settings. I am talking about the middle of YSS, not the live. Well, I've got the... Oh, you can't see the middle? You mean because he's... Oh.
According to the translation, a stronghold is a place that has been fortified. So a flag that is getting fortified by troops and stuff like that. It's all stronghold.
Well, that's all of them. That's all structures. Well, then why have a distinction between strongholds and not strongholds?
I don't know.
It doesn't make any sense.
In the synonym, it's fortress, fort, castle, citadel.
Well, I know what a stronghold is. I don't know what it is in this game. What they're using the word stronghold for in this game, like, because everything's a stronghold technically. If you have a troop in it, it's a stronghold.
Is the translation error? How do they
well,
translate?
that's what I'm wondering. That's what I'm wondering. Sky. I mean, it's like the leadership commanders. How come their skills say unit type, some say troop type, but according to reports, it's the same thing. Exactly. Like, it just... Who knows? I'm going to try and get some clarity on that, though. I'm assuming it's for everything, but again, there may be a distinction here. Who knows? We're going to find out, hopefully soon enough. Third skill. Oh my goodness. How am I supposed to say this? Geobuxion, maybe? Passive skill increases troop defense by up to 30%. That's big. That's really good. Increases troop damage by up to 20% when units under your command drop below 50%. That's very key. Below 50%, your troops are doing significantly less damage anyway. So the increase to boost to damage below 50%, while nice, isn't exactly crazy. Now, that's different when you're in a garrison, because if you're a garrison under 50%, you may still have a full garrison, but your main army might be less than 50%, and you'll get the 20% damage boost with full garrison. So that's good. So if you're a garrison or even a rally, this would both work in those situations. YSS has his 4 skill as garrison skill, so what do you think of using 5551 with Alex? Your thoughts? In the open field, Hasib, this would work really well. That combination would work. Well, YSS, good investment for free-to-play? Hot dog, I don't think so. I think Theodora, the other one, is going to be a good investment for free-to-play. But YSS is going to be more for the players that are going to be doing the major garrisoning of your kingdom, your alliance, that kind of thing. Sean Jansen, new commanders are meant to be that you can reinforce with any kind of troop. Yes, that's also the thing. And they're also meant to be used together. That's pretty obvious by the basis of the description of the skills. They're meant to be used together, big time. USM, rip rally leaders, the gold head horde intensifies. Yes, it does. Nassim, you might find that Attila's Kate is still OP against these two, as normal attack cause more severely wounded than skill damage. Yes, but that's the case anyway. So I think the reason these are going to be really good together against Attila Takeda, one, you've got the counterattack damage bonus, which is really good to cause more raw damage to the rally. You've got the shield, you've got an attack bonus. You've got damage bonuses and defense bonuses on here as well. More defense bonuses and more damage bonuses, and then has expertise, more attack, more defense when you're commanding more than two or more troop unit types. So this is all going to stack up, and when we bring over Theodora as well, when we go over her, it's going to be even better when we put those two together. Cosmic Gaming, hey Drago, I messaged one of the R4s of SN and 307 to know if I can join them after migration. I'm 22 million power. Will they take me? I don't know if SN will take you or not, but there's plenty of spots in alliances throughout the kingdom. I know Ale could use a couple people. For 22 million, you probably want to stay towards the kingdom or the alliances that are going to be in KBK. That'll be a good KBK for you to level your main up on. Hasib, yeah, it'll be coming out tomorrow, buddy. Itachi, thank you, my friend. Appreciate that. Leonards, where is this Admiral Yi stats for ships? Yeah, this is a naval commander, guys, by the way. That's why there's a little ship and ships on the icon here. This was a naval commander for Korea. Can't wait. I want to max these two. ASAP, Skywalker, good luck with you, my friend. Good luck to you on that. Alway, yes, I have seen the new Legendary City skin. It's 10% Cav health, and it looks amazing. It's super gold. I'm going to try and get it on one of my accounts, I think. I'm going to try and get it. I got to try and get it. 10% Cav health is definitely nothing to sneeze at. What do you think of YSS and Charles or Richard? They would work. I think YSS has a very good synergy with infantry. He needs the monies. That's right. Marcos San Jose Martin. Yes. I don't know if it's necessarily rip Attila Takeda, but it brings them more normalized. Now, my question is, and we were talking about this in my Discord this morning, I think it's still going to be favorable to skill damage commanders for rallies because there's no anti-skill damage on either of these commanders. Now, there's damage debuffs, which is big, but there's nothing that's a skill damage reduction. They don't have the support talent tree, so there's no skill damage reduction in there. They don't have in the infantry or the Cav talent tree, which both have skill damage reduction. So, I mean, I think that they're going to be mainly used for anti-Attila Takeda, which, to me, we already kind of have. We have Charles Constantine for that. We've got Constantine Wu a little bit. Certainly Artemisia Wu and Artemisia Tamiris and all those. We've got tons of anti-Attila commander garrison pairings already. Now the question is, if you have YSS with Theodora, is it going to be like a 3-to-1 bad trade against the Attila Takeda? Like, are you gonna take 100k dead and they're going to take 300k dead? If that's the case, then yeah, these guys are worth it. These are the official anti-Attila Takeda, and then we can kind of go on from there. But that remains to be seen because, one, they're not out, and two, it's going to take a little while for these guys to get maxed out, especially considering these are going to be early kingdom commanders. You're not going to see these in the 200, 300, and 400 kingdoms for a little while. They're just getting into their Artemisia MGE right now, so it's going to be a little bit. Shane Malfors, I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking. Rawwell Francisco, Yin Sun is a freaking beast. Do you think people will even need Wu now? Yes, I do. In fact, I like Wu with Theodora a lot. I also like Wu with Yi a lot. That's still going to be really good, and it's actually a good balanced pair. I think that's going to be a good balanced pair. Giannis, you nailed it. That's exactly what I was thinking. Darkness Tenor, I hope we can use Hannibal Barca again with this commander. I mean, it could be used. I mean, this is not a garrison skill, his expertise. So, I mean, those bonuses do stack up. But Ethelflaed has that bonus, too. Using more than one troop type, you get like a 20% damage bonus as well. I think Theodora is the more free-to-play friendly one, whereas Yi Sun Shin is going to be more for people who can spend. Leonard says Artemisia with Theodora is GG. Okay, well that's good. That's a good one to test. Wu plus Yi gonna be the new Circle of Death 3.4 thousand nuke. Yes, that's gonna be interesting. Let's see. Reza, hey Drago, in new update there is a commander boost notice. What is that and how does that work? Reza, I will go over that. As soon as I'm done with these commanders, we're going to go over that too. Itachi, Drago, please help. I have 5551 Saladin and soon to be 5551 Cicada. That's very good. And I also have an expertise YSG. That's really good too. Which commander should I work on next? Alex YSG, Guan Yu YSG, or Genghis Saladin? I like Alex. I like going Alex next because then you can use Alex YSG. You can use, I mean, heck, you can even use Saladin Alex, and that would work really well. And then certainly, again, you can use Saladin YSG if you want to. I like Alex in that situation. Still trying to process what they did to my dude Ilgi, Oster. I'm sorry, I actually like him. I don't like his avatar, but I like his actual character model. Is this the ancestor of the North Korean leader? I don't think so, although I haven't really checked the heritage, but he was a major naval commander for Korea. I know that. Constantine with Yu Sun Shin would also work really well. Eros Gaming, welcome to the stream, my friend. I appreciate that. Yash, Attila Takeda should not be getting swarmed. You're filling up your hospital way too much if that's the case. Shame Alphers, now is when I want to be, okay, circle AoE, 2 AoE command, yeah. So we're going to start talking about Theodora in just a minute. Latus, welcome to being a member of the channel. I appreciate you becoming a member and supporting the channel and the stream. Thank you very much. Latus. New member, there you go, right there.
Hello, welcome to the party.
Yeah, welcome to the party. We got chips and shirts and stuff. Where can we get the 10% Cav health? That's a pay-to-win event that's coming down the road. It's going to be a Dragon City event. I'll go over that too so you guys can see it. Is Guan Yu worth it to invest? Yes, he's worth it to invest if you have some of the other stuff already maxed, like YSG, Alex, Saladin, Takeda, Genghis, things like that. Any info on the Golden Kingdom event? I don't have any info as far as release dates, but that's what you're going to get that's where you're going to get that skin that everybody's talking about. Giggity, giggity. That's right. What epic should I pair with Khan? 5551. Sun Tzu's good. Osmond's good. Let's see. What else? Don't pair Belisarius. Baybars is fine. Pelagius is fine. Yeah, Sun Tzu, like I said. And then finally, again, the expertise here increases troop attack by 20% and defense by 20% when commanding 2 or more unit troop types. That allows for more types of troops, like siege, to be able to be put into the garrison and do some work. The fourth skill, though, it's interesting and something to think about, right? You got increasing attack of garrison troops by up to 20% when this commander is serving as garrison commander. Okay. Then separately, hopefully, and I've asked this question as well, is it all because of being in garrison, or is it just the first sentence and then the rest is any time? So I'm going to get the answer to that too. But gains a 10% chance to receiving a shield damage factor 500 plus 30% more counterattack damage for the next 3 seconds when attacked. Counterattack damage is huge, guys. Huge, huge, huge. I'm in K1, and Golden Kingdom is way fun. That's good. Drago, how to spend gems effectively late game. Courier Shop. The new... there you go. The new... oh my goodness. Do you see that? That was fearsome. So Courier Shop's the big thing. VIP Shop, the 24-hour speed ups, the 8-hour speed ups, things like that. And then as far as purchasing things with money, the new event bundles that come out, those are usually really good value, that kind of thing. Are you aware of Lapu Lapu that Shinchi is talking about to be a new epic commander with a civilization? That's Filipino, right? Filipino commander? I think. Filipino or Indonesian, something like that. I'm not 100%. Hot dog. Let's see. Pair this guy with Charles and poof when someone attacks you. Drago, did you like the new commanders or you expected something more? I did expect something a little bit more. I do like... So let's talk about Theodora, because I actually do like Theodora for everyone to have, because she has some good things early on in her skills that everyone can use. But then if you do decide to expertise her, she does have some very good things going for her where she can be paired really well against with other commanders for garrison. Mazin, no, this is my alt account. In 307. Zhao, Drago, do you think which one is better, Richard YSG or Sun Tzu YSG? Richard YSG for more tankiness, Sun Tzu YSG for more damage. Easy peasy. I think they need to make an engine adjustment to reduce Attila Takeda impact, as even with these 2 defense boosts without melting level counter damage boost, you can't defeat Attila Takeda. Yeah, I think there's still some tweaks that need to be made. I think what they've done, though, is they've brought out 2 new commanders to official counter Attila Takeda, and unfortunately that's going to cost some legendary sculptures to achieve. Correct, Auto Knight. Official Doom, she is also a legendary commander, Theodora. Yep, Theodora. So Theodora, guys, is going to be on Mightiest Governor event, and Yi Sun Shin is going to be available on the Wheel of Fortune. So these are not KBK rewards or anything like that. They're going to be in the standard rotation like we always have. IML, yes, I think YSS could be good with Constantine. I think that's a good pairing too. So let's go over Theodora, guys. This first skill is basically a light version of YSG's expertise. So deals damage factor up to 1400, up to 5 enemies in a circular area. You get YSG's expertise on the first skill of Theodora. Damage dealt to each target will be reduced, just like on YSG as well. The only thing is, I think YSG has a little bit more of a perk, I think. Doesn't YSG have another perk on his skill? No, that's it. It's just more damage. So it's 1700 instead of 13 or 1400. But her expertise does give you 1700, and it gives you a slow and control effect removal feature as well. So very, very nice. Theodora's not a drag queen. She's just heavily make-upped. That's all. She's from Byzantium. There you go. Remind your troops not to stop and stare next time. Oh, she's a little conceited. My goodness. Auto Knight. Yeah, I'm gonna go into that after we go into the commanders, or we get done with the commanders. Hello, sir. Can I ask one question? How is New Legendary City worth it to have 10% cav health? Yes, it is. Absolutely. Have you seen Gecko's video on how they messed up the troops rolls with Attila Takeda, and do you agree with that? I haven't seen that one. Let me know which one that is, and I'll take a peek. I usually watch a lot of Gecko's stuff, but I've been so busy lately with 916, it's been hard to keep up with some of that stuff. So again, this first skill, it's very free-to-play friendly. You can go 5-1-1-1 and be perfectly fine. I think that honestly you want to go 5-5-1-1 to do a little bit of garrisoning if you want to, but 5-1-1-1 for open field, especially if you just want to use her to farm barbs, which ultimately you can do, okay? 5111, that's about 60 to 70 sculptures or so. That's not too bad. You can use her like you would use YSG, and she will do just fine. And she will be able to pull all those barbs for you and do significant damage in a circular AoE. That's really, really nice. And of course, whenever you have her maxed out and you're using her as a garrison commander, she will definitely work out really well if you're getting swarmed at a flag or pass or something like that. This will work really, really well. Okay, so the second skill, when commanding the garrison, okay, this is a garrison skill. All troops under Theodora's command gain plus 10% defense, and damage taken from rallied armies is reduced by 10%. We've seen this skill somewhere else before, yes? Seen it with Wu. We've seen it with Wu. Same thing. When commanding this garrison, all garrison troops damage is increased by 10%, and the damage caused to rallied armies is increased by 10%. So here we go. We're going to have a 10% damage bonus and another 10% damage bonus to rallied armies. And then you've got Theodora, where she's got a 10% defense bonus and a 10% damage reduction from the rally. So again, I really like Wu and Theodora here. For skill damage rallies, Theodora and Wu is going to be a really great combination. You're going to be causing a lot more damage, and they're going to be doing a lot less damage to you. Suggest 2 cab marches and 3 infantry marches, Drago. Except Guan and Leo Sun Tzu as primary but secondary. Okay. Durman, I've got videos specifically for that, man. I've got the top 5 cav marches, the top 5 infantry marches, and the top 5 archer marches that you can use. So, Drago, will the Younger Kingdoms more good for me, or should I power up from 22 million? 307 is a great kingdom to grow in and learn how to play the game right, and have a good time fighting and usually winning. So, 307 is a good spot for you, man, if that's where you want to be. Matthew Keeble, if you already have YSG maxed, is she worth it? Yeah, I think so. It's nothing wrong with having a second commander that can do an AoE circle. There's nothing wrong with having that. You definitely should get her. She's an MGE commander, again, guys. So you're going to have to at least unlock her, but throwing 50 sculptures in her to get her first skill maxed out, not a bad idea to do at all. Razban Marinescu, welcome to the stream, my friend. Getting into the top 10 for that skin is almost impossible. You'll need to train at least 2 million T5. Alloway, yes, it's going to be very expensive. Those skins are usually very expensive. With those legs, she's hard to resist. Auto Knight. So. 123 Hadley P. Or Hadleap. Will Theodora replace YSG's role as a garrison commander? No. So, again, Theodora is not a YSG replacement, guys. And I'm going to show you why in just a little bit. Hashtag Drago for King. Oh, now we're changing our tune, Skywalker. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's usually hashtag Drago something else. What do you think about Guan YSS? It's okay, but again, Theodora is mostly going to be for garrison, guys. no, hashtag Drago taint. There it is. Victor Caballero, new candidate for top 3 female commander. I think not. Hashtag Team Boudica. I'm with you on that. This doesn't do it for me. Too much makeup for me. All right, so let's go to the next skill. Again, we just talked about the second skill here where it's a defense bonus and a damage reduction from rallies incoming. That's really good and a huge synergy with Wu. We just talked about that. Third skill, co-ruler. All troops under Theodora's command gain plus 10% attack. This is very underwhelming to me. 10% attack is not very much. You saw over with Yi Sun Shin. He gets a 30% or 20% attack bonus here and a 30% defense bonus. It's way higher. And then here's another 20% defense bonus. 10% attack bonus is just not very high, in my opinion. And you only have it while you're at plus 50% strength. So if you're using her in a garrison, this skill isn't as advantageous as it seems on paper, because all troops under Theodora's command gain plus 10% attack. You get that, but then you lose the second half. While Theodora's army is at more than 50% strength, her troops deal an extra 10% damage. Well, that goes away pretty quickly in a garrison. You tend to, especially until it's Kata.
But it's not possible. This is why this is a good synergy with YSS.
Yes, because you get the below 50% bonus that we just talked about.
So you have attack bonus every time.
Exactly. So you have that bonus, but if you don't pair her with YSS, you're basically cutting half of this skill off, is basically what we're saying. YSG plus the Drag Queen. Double circular AoE. I'm not sure why y'all saying Drag Queen. She's very feminine character. She just has a lot of makeup. Just a lot of makeup, that's all. Power and beauty are both mine to esteem. That sentence doesn't make sense, but let's go to the fourth skill. Royal power. When commanding the garrison, each time Theodore's troops take damage, they have a 10% chance to gain a 10% damage bonus up to 40% for 3 seconds. This is also the other part that is basically anti-Attila Takeda. This 40% damage bonus for 3 seconds, that's huge, especially if you're pumping out skill damage. And again, this is the other thing I'm asking about. They have a 10% chance to gain a 10% damage bonus. Does that mean all damage, or is that just troop attack, or is it just normal attack? Which one does that mean? I'm asking that question as well. No way to really know how good either of them will be until they are tested out. This is only on paper and maybe differently on the battlefield. Exactly right. Are any of the new commanders good against Attila Takeda? I think that this is exactly what they're supposed to be made for, is anti-Attila Takeda, for YSS and Theodora to be together in a garrison. However, I think you can use Wu Theodora, and you're going to be very well off against a skill damage rally, like an Edward YSG or an Edward Tamiris or a Guan Mehmed or something like that. Those are all really good nuking skill damage rallies that I think Wu Theodora would clean up nicely. Deathstroke. Compare a 5-1-1-1 Theodora on paper with an expertise Sun Tzu. I think the circular AoE is very nice for the city. See, the problem is the expertise Sun Tzu. You've got the extra skill damage all the time. You also got a damage reduction effect of 10%. Plus you've got infantry health, which is also very good, especially if you have a decent amount of infantry in your city. I don't think that Theodora is going to be necessarily, If it was an expertise versus expertise, I think Theodora would win here. But a 1-1-1 on the last 3 skills, that's a 2% defense bonus, a 2% damage from rallies debuff. That's a 2% attack bonus, a 2% damage bonus that you only get half the time, and a 10% damage bonus on the 4th skill. To me, it's still Max Sun Tzu is better than a 5-1-1-1 Theodora, in my opinion. Most people don't have their cities swarmed, usually. And a Saladin Takeda pair should Takeda be maxed out. At least 5-1-1-1, Julius Avenito. But preferably, I would max Takeda before you max Saladin. Yash, would the 2 new commanders be a worthy investment to replace Martel Constantine for AT countering if we have them already? If you have them already maxed, I personally wouldn't do it. I mean, you're getting a pretty good trade right now against Attila Takeda. However, I've got a feeling that maybe both of these paired together, the YSS and Theodora, are both going to, when you pair them both together, they're going to give like a double 2-to-1 trade. Like you're going to get half the dead that you cause. So if that's the case, they may be worth the investment. But I wouldn't necessarily have everybody in the kingdom do it. I would definitely have some kind of setup in your kingdom to where, okay, these 4 people over the next 4 MGEs are going to get Theodora maxed out, and then obviously they need to be committed to really maxing out the wheel for Yisun Shin so that he can be maxed out as well. Yeah, Imran. Well, yeah, now you're talking about adding another 100 sculptures, Deathstroke, or more, 120 sculptures, I think. And then, yeah, I mean, 10% defense, 10% damage reduction from rallies. That's good. I think the best skill, though, honestly, is this 4th skill, guys. When commanding the garrison, each time Theodora's troops take damage, they have a 10% chance to gain a 10% damage bonus for 40% damage bonus for 3 seconds. I think if you can get this requires a little luck, right? But if you can get her to 5-5-1-5, she's really good. Now, again, the other thing I have on her expertise, the question I have is what's considered a control effect? Because technically, in my opinion, slow is a control effect, but why did they separate those two? So nothing's ever been defined when it comes to what is a control effect. So I have that question asked as well. In fact, let me check no answer. No answer yet. The question is still unanswered, but it's in there. The questions are asked. Like right now, let me list you the questions that I've asked. I've asked, for Theodora, her expertise says remove slow and control effects. What constitutes a control effect? Does that include Takeda's active skill, Fierce as Fire? To me, that's a control effect. And if that's the case, that's even further benefit for anti-Attila Takeda. The second one for Theodora I have is her 4 skill says damage bonus. I just talked about that. Does that include skill damage, or is that just troop attack, normal attack, counterattack? What is it? Then for Yi Sun-shin, his first skill, we've talked about the field battle versus the garrison. What constitutes a field battle? Does this also include rallies? I've also asked that question because that's also a big deal. Second skill, I've noticed this in other talents, and that's the stronghold thing. Is that what type of garrison situations constitutes a stronghold versus just a normal garrison? That's the other question I've asked. And then the third question for him is on the fourth skill, I said, are all the bonuses only for garrison, or is it just the first sentence and the other two are universal? So those are the questions I've asked. As soon as I answer them, I'm going to put them I'm going to pin a comment on the description in the comment section below, and then I'm also on the video that I'm going to do on these guys. I've already kind of stated that I'm going to do that. I'm just going to upload that tomorrow for you all. Poison effect also can be a control effect. Arjun, that's exactly the question I'm trying to answer. Because who knows? Is the poison effect considered a control effect? Because if so, that helps neuter Tamiris too, and that could be a way overpowered garrison combination. It's basically going to be the garrison version of Attila Takeda Rally, right? Like you just throw Yi Sun-shin in with Theodora in a garrison and just forget it. Just throw in whatever you want in there and it's all going to work. How to remove silence when you are silenced. You can't. That's the thing. You can't remove silence with an active skill because you are silenced. Can't do that. Life fails. Yes, this is one of my alt accounts. I have 3 T5 accounts, and I've got the one new account in 916, which we will hop over to in just a little bit, actually. All right, so this is the other thing I wanted to show you, just an update a little bit on 307. We have the ruins area starting to open up tomorrow, and then the actual ruins will unlock in 2 days. So we're starting to come down here into Zone 5. We've already gotten Zarate flagged up and ready to rock and roll. We're getting positioned for Dimbokro in Zone 6, technically 5 kind of thing. That's going to be happening really soon. But in the meantime, we've got these ruins that are going to be opening up very shortly. It's going to be 2 days for the ruins itself. And then the pass, because of where we're at on the Twilight achievements, are going to open up in 1 day. So we've got just over a day left until we're going to be good. Thomas Win Fam, you are late, but it's okay. We're only 40 minutes in. We're going to be streaming for quite a bit longer. Welcome and settle in. I appreciate you joining me. Life fails. I've never been zeroed. That will never happen. I'm sorry. Julius Avenito, are you migrating all T5 accounts in 916? No, I'm just migrating my main that's in 93. Everything I've got in 307 will stay in 307. This is Vegas for me on those accounts. Everything that happens in 307 stays in 307. Let's see here. Who should be the best pair for Theodore for 5111? Arjun. It just depends on what you're trying to do. Are you talking open field barb farming, or are you talking about garrisoning your city? Deathstroke. I imagine the Wuzetian Theodora to be amazing against the skill damage, and YSS Artemisia to melt down Tequila. That would also work, I think, pretty well. I just never understand. I'm never going to understand Artemisia. I'm just never going to understand her. Vibhu, I kind of think they will. I think they will be a direct counter to Attila. I just don't know how bad. I don't know how bad of a counter they're going to be. Is it going to be devastating where it's like 5-1 or 10-1? Or is it going to be evenish? Because if it's just evenish, we already have that, right? In multiple ways. We've got multiple Attila Takeda even counter kind of things going on. Stuart Wright, thank you for subscribing to the channel. I appreciate that. If you haven't done that already, please make sure to do that. That helps the channel out a lot. If you like and hit the subscribe button, if you haven't done that already. Noob Man, with my main, I am leaving 93, but it's 5 months. It's 5 months away. I'm still going to be doing another KBK with 93, at least 1 KBK. It might even be 2. It takes 5 months to open migration on a new kingdom, so I'm going to be there for quite a while. Which is better, Theodore or YSS? I think for free-to-play, Theodore is better, but I think YSS has more going for him if you're able to max a commander. Or if you have Wu already maxed, doing Theodore maxed out might also not be a bad idea. It's a burp. thank you also for subbing to the channel. I appreciate that. Skywalker says it's going to be devastating in my opinion, just based on raw buffs. It's possible. We need to test this stuff out though, for sure. Arjun, open field. So Theodora with Sun Tzu, Theodora with YSG, Theodora with Richard, Theodora, I mean, anything. If it's just open field, anything works. Stop believing in Artemisia. Artemisia cannot counter Attila. She can, but I think Charles Constantine is still better. Me personally, I think that, because I mean, I've taken triple Attila Takeda rallies on Charles Constantine and had positive trades on all of them. Is that Uyel Lynch? Thank you for subbing as well. Appreciate that. Theodore's expertise skill is awkward. It is a little awkward. It is a little awkward. All right. So this is what we're looking like in 307. That's coming very soon. You're going to see some Ruins fights coming from the channel. Not just 916 stuff, but speaking of 916 stuff, we're going to hop over to my 916 account. And General Grievous, I think you've got some feedback. Can you mute? Thank you. All right, and let me switch over to my 916 account. And we'll show you some of the stuff there, and we're going to go through the settings now as well. It's a beer up. Thank you for that question. What do you think about the new setting changes? Well, we're going to talk about that next. That's perfect. That is perfect. All right, so here we go. Let me do my verification rewards because they thought, oh my goodness, he's AFK. We need to test this man. We need to test this man right now. Let me go ahead and get my troops going, and then we're going to start talking about the settings changes because these are amazing, guys. These settings changes are absolutely amazing. I cannot wait. Let me send out the explorers as well, just so they can be running because they're 15 minutes away at this point, and I haven't gone across the map to start rescouting from the right side yet. Although I need to do that at some point. And yes, I've done a little bit of powering up on the new account. T2A for life. Khan, that's right. That's right, buddy. Let me do another set of T1 Siege, because that's how we roll. We want to max out as many T1 Siege as possible at the early game so I can start farming the crap out of this stuff. Warmonger, hey Drago, I did a restart project about 20 days old and 2,500 spent. With 10 million power, is it efficient? 2,500 for 10 million power? 20 days, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. You'd have to tell me how you spent it to get to that point. Mr. Smoked Turkey, what did you buy? I've only been buying, really, with the exception of a couple times I've gone to one gold chest for a couple things. Mostly I'm just buying the first pack of all of the these. So I've gotten the Fountain of Wisdom first pack, Resource Reserve first pack, War Machine first pack. In fact, I need to buy the Living Legend first pack really quick, and then the City of Hope first pack. The reason I do that is because that's the best VIP point value in the game, and I'm trying to get to VIP 10. I'm only 18k away, so if I keep doing that every day, I'll get there very efficiently without having to spend $300 for the full pack. Although I have done that a couple times for just the first chest, not the last two chests. And then also I'm doing the daily special offers as well, because you get how much is that? 35 or 25, carry the 2, 35, 36, 37, 375 VIP points for just $3. So it's over 10 VIP points per, or I'm sorry, over 100 VIP points per dollar. That's what you want to be at. Cosmin, hashtag Drago efficiency spending. Most of the time I've efficiently spent. There's been a couple times where I went a little ham. Mostly it was for Mina and things like that. I'd say 90% of my spending was efficient spending. So let's go over the new skin, and then we're going to go into the settings changes. We're going to go into the settings changes. So the new skin. Look at the skin, guys. It looks so amazing. The Milk Abbey skin. So when you click the question mark, it says limited edition Dragon Boat Festival City Theme. Only awarded during the 2020 Dragon Boat Festival events. So this will be a special event. Probably in the next few weeks would be my guess, something to that neighborhood. Maybe mid-June would be my guess. Mid to late-ish June would be when it's going to come out. This looks really nice. The gold is amazing. All the little birds flying around. You got some kind of a water feature going on here, it looks like. I don't see where exactly they're coming out of, but it's there. And then the Cav health. So Cav health 10%, you're losing 5% infantry health and 5% archer health, which is a big deal. But if this is for a rally skin, this is really good. So Cav health 10% will help an Attila Takeda rally significantly. The actual, you heard June 12th, no cap. Okay, well, maybe June 12th. So like I said, mid to late June. Cav health 10%, that's going to help Attila Takeda rallies out a lot. If you don't have the skill damage skin, any nuking Cav rally will be helped by this. Also, again, you've got 10% health. This won't help a garrison. So because you're going to have, for a city garrison, it won't help a city garrison. It will help a flag or pass garrison if you're garrisoning with Attila Takeda or with Saladin Takeda, for instance. This is really good. And then also, if you have a full Cav army out, and again, you don't have the skill damage skin, this works really well. So all 5 of your armies are Cav on the open field. This is an excellent skin to get. It's going to be expensive, though. This is the pay-to-win skin, guys. You got to be in the top 10 to get this skin, and usually it's at least 1 to 1.5 million T5 to win this skin, and really it tends to start leaning towards 2 million as this game has gone on. Let's be honest. So that's when, again, you need to have. I remember I won my first skin with about 10 million points. I think the going rate now is over 20. Is over 20. Vibhu, yes, this will be the power event, the Intercontinental Power event, and it's going to be expensive. It's going to be expensive, I'm not going to lie. Oh, Epic Doom, welcome to the stream, buddy. All right, so let's talk about the settings. The settings are looking really, really good. Some really great quality of life changes, things that we've been asking for quite some time. No, it's not a barbed fort finder. That's still not here. But some really cool quality stuff. So first off, we've got all this stuff is normal. You got the War Frenzy notice. You got the block emojis and things like that. Now, this is new. Troop Strength Bar Display. When activated, troop strength bars will be displayed on your armies and troops dispatch queue and screen. So let me show you what that looks like. Now, there's usually a way that I would do things during like a murder ball fight where I would bring this out. I would open this up and all my armies would be listed here, and I would pay attention to the troop count. And I would see whenever it started dropping by, say, 1,000 versus 7,000. If it's dropping by 7,000, that means that commander is getting targeted, and I just hit the recall button, boom, and he starts coming back. That's the trick to fighting in a murder ball. Whereas now, if I attack this, you're going to see right here, you have a little health point bar on the right side. So you can keep track of, in the middle of a scrum of 50 freaking people, that your health bar is this level. And you don't have to even be on the screen. That way you can tell, oh, I'm getting hit, oh, I'm getting dropped. You jump over to it, hit the recall button, and you're going to be in good shape. That's how that works. Vibhu, I can't answer that question yet. I would say personally, it depends on which kingdom you're in, because they're not, like, the middle kingdoms aren't going to get this set of commanders, and especially not maxed out, for quite some time. It's going to be a little while, right? It's going to be quite a while for anybody under like 225, basically, like 230. It's going to be quite a while before they get these commanders and then also maxing them out. So if you're in a later kingdom, like 400 or 500, you can start getting into Attila Takeda and have a good use time for them. And they are devastating until, you see those two commanders come up. Skywalker, you're weird. Sean Jensen, I'm not pushing, just conserving. Israeli Ronin, there's a bug. Zoom in on a target when sending units to a rally or a tile or a rune. Zoom in on a target when sending units to a rally or a tile or a rune. What does it do? Okay, did I do that right? What am I looking for? I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be looking for there, Israeli. Yeah, I'll go get those. I'll go get those, though. Why not? Why not? Why not? Auto Knight. Okay, so John James, I'm not pushing for a city skin. Shinso Rama, welcome to the stream, my friend. Saving up speed ups. That's the way to do it. The AoE effect is cool. Which AoE? Oster, you can also easily change your achievements on your achievement wall. It has a gear icon when you click on them, which takes you to the change page. Yes. So you go over here. Click this here. From below, choose and display an icon. So there's one. I don't like that one though. I'll do this later, obviously. In your opinion, is YSS good for field battle, and which commander is most suitable for pair with him? Tron, hi. So I like Guan with YSS. That's a very good pair in my opinion. That provides a little bit of tankiness. I think maybe even Leonidas would be a good one once they get him fixed up and ready to rock and roll. I think Sun Tzu. I think YSG. I mean, he's going to be a universal commander, guys. He won't be bad to get. He won't be bad at all to get. Tucker Gross, I think what he is saying about the bug, when you finish attacking barbs, as you are zoomed in out, when it don't, it will zoom you in. Oh, okay. Like the new help button. That's the other thing. So I've already got it turned on, so I'm kind of giving it away. So I showed you the health for your troop marches. Whoops, not character management. Let's go down. That's the troop strength bar display. You definitely want to turn that on. Now, March Q shortcut, that's something we've already had. It's where you're able to pull from the commander avatars on the right side and move your troops around. That's very solid. We've also had the hide user interface display. I hate that. It freaks me out. Hide purchase info. I don't really care about that. Turn screen flicker off. So when you select this, can somebody in 916 scout me if possible? If anybody's in some of the other T2A alliances, if you can scout me, please do, and I'll be able to showcase what this is. But basically, anytime you're scouted or you're building I guess we can build the flag. We need to build some flags.
Can we wait 20 minutes?
Yeah.
For the research?
Oh, yeah, okay. So it's okay. Yes, we can. Yes, we absolutely can. Is this still burning? This needs to be burning. Yeah, it's burning. All right, cool. Okay, so see how I'm getting scouted right now by Cosmin and Felipe, and reinforcements coming in from the Big Dad, and see how my screen is not illuminating like a crazy person trying to give me a seizure? That's gone now because of that setting. It's so awesome. I can't believe they finally put that in. I've been asking for it for a year, and it's finally in. So very, very cool. Now, I did just notice here, it pushes the help button to the left, which is kind of interesting. I'll hit the help button just because it needs to be hit, but I'll show that to you guys later too. Yeah, it's all gone. It's finally not hazy, and well, now I look like a sun because you guys are scouting the crap out of me. Streamer life improvement. Domerkin, yes, that's exactly right. Whenever I jump into KVK, I don't have to worry about the constant red haze on my screen for the first day or two. Deathstroke, I also love the new help thing. That's a very nice thing to add for the player base. Autoknight, I noticed when you send farmers out, your screen zooms in. Yeah, a little bit. Maybe that's what y'all are talking about, is when you do something, it zooms in. Deathstroke, and it's also been so annoying as a rally leader in the front being scouted all day. Yes, that's also a thing. Kill a barb will AoE commander. I don't know what that means. Hot dog. How does Baybars with 5331 CC? It's okay. It's not great. Get the third skill of double C maxed out, and that's really good. Gecko, I didn't even see you, man. I'm sorry. You got washed out in all the crap Skywalker talks. So Gecko, well, oh, did I? Miss Maya, welcome to the stream as well. God dang, I'm busy trying to talk to things, and people are joining and saying hi. That's my fault. Gecko says, "Thank the Lord, I hated it so much." No, I read that. I just didn't say it was you because I didn't know it was you. Full disclosure, I just read the message. Skywalker.
You changed the color of the AoE. It's not red anymore. It's with green. So
it's green. That's right. Yes, that's the other thing. Is that what you're talking about with the AoE? So let me try and do that too. Let me Let me find something big enough to where it'll actually get to the skill damage part. Let me use Baybars. Because he's only level 1. Clear. And I'll use like T1 Cav so they last a while. Well, no, I don't have enough T1 Cav. Let me do T2 Cav. Like 12k. March. Here we go. Welcome to the stream, Gecko. Appreciate that, man. My inner troll loves that I can tell the blacksmith to not tell me what I can make gray stuff. Yeah. Don't tell me how to live my best life. Alright, let's see if I can get to the AoE. I think I will. It'll be close. Here comes Dom. Yeah, here. See, there's the green AoE now, guys, instead of red. That's pretty sweet. I leveled them up, too. Look at that. Look at that. So that... Hashtag Dragothien. You shut up. David Red. Slow army. Well, dude, it's the beginning of a server. We don't have all the March speed buffs. Mazen, you're going to zero me? I'm so sad. It's going to make me so sad. Itachi, have you unlocked T4 yet? I'm about to unlock T4. I'm about to start leveling up to City Hall 21 on my 916 account. And yeah, I just need the wall to be done and the tavern to be done, which I can go ahead and start that process. Let's go ahead and do that. There we go. Tavern's done. Let's go ahead and crank the wall up. Bingo, bango. 3 days for that wall. Please help me. Please help me. 2.2 million now. You spent again. I'm spending every day. It's just efficiently spending. Why are you all laughing every time I say that? It's so true. It's so true. We will have a new seizure skill of red and green blinking on the screen. Lawrence Lee. That's very possible too. Tiny Rick. Drago wasn't there. A war on 916. How did it go? Yes, there was a little bit of a war on 916. This is our alliance here, T2A, one of the like 20 family alliances at this point. And we had a little bit of a skirmish here on the top here. T2A5 was supposed to get this sanctum, and the W family thought that they were supposed to get it. It was just a disagreement, and we ended up taking care of it. I did record some of it as well, so you guys can kind of see what ended up happening on the field. I was going to make a couple of videos on that for you guys as well, but right now we're burning their center fortress right here out. Now, their main alliance, so that's W2. T2GD used to be W3, but defected to our family after this happened, and are now on the T2A family. Then we also got a T25A farm alliance over here, and we've also got another T2A1 alliance here, T2A7, T2AU. I mean, they just keep stacking up. Some of these haven't even talked to me. They're just, yeah, we're T2A now. They just changed their name. So that's a thing. But we're doing pretty well. This is the main alliance of the one that we just talked about up north, W0 and W-0 right here. They're going to be relocating to Zone 2 and starting over up here, and we're going to help them get established up there. Now that we've had that skirmish, we've had the conversation, the aggressive negotiations, if that's what you want to call it. And they're going to be maneuvering their stuff back up to here. And we're going to be taking our training altar right here and working our way towards these passes to start getting into the shrines, which is where you start getting the war buffs that you really want to have for when KBK comes around. And it's going to be a really good setup here in 916 because we're going to have W move up here to the top. We've already got a family alliance up here that will help out with that. And then we've got our other main alliances, T2A2, T3D, and the T4D family over here. Those are all part of the T2A family. They're in Zone 3 right here. You got T2AD as well, which was not one that we created, but one that was created by somebody else that started in the kingdom that wanted to join us. So they're starting up as a T2 family. Here's T3D, who's spreading out very nicely as well throughout this area. And then also we've got T2A2, also snagging quite a few sanctums. They've got more sanctums than we do, to be honest with you. And they've got access to both of those altars. Very, very nice in that section. And then we've also got, I can't really show you, Well, we got T2A4 over here as well, and I think that's them up here. Are y'all light blue? Y'all light blue or orange?
We are blue. We
Yeah,
are
you're
the
blue.
family of refugee. We are the people that Drago put apart.
That's your best friend.
T2A4, the real savages. So this is T2A4 right here. We basically have the top half up here. We're sharing this with the main Vietnamese alliance in this kingdom, K916, who is the, I think, the second or third biggest alliance in the kingdom. So they're very strong, and they're actually starting to do a little work on some of the extra alliances over here on the right that are just kind of there at the moment. And we're working very nicely with the Vietnamese alliance right now. They're going to be taking a big chunk of these shrines as well, because they're also likely going to be one of the main war alliances in the kingdom as well. So, and then you finally got in Zone 5, MTG has basically taken over this entire section as well. And it looks like the Vietnamese and MTG may look to duke it out a little bit. And that will be a problem for us because we're allied to both of them. So I'm not quite sure how that's going to work out. We're going to have to figure something out on that.
Drago, but now I see we are really the family of refugee, our part there, because you scout all the fog except that part.
So here's what it is. I trust you guys so much that I don't need to see exactly what's happening over there, and you guys are handling it. That's what that's supposed to say to you. Yep. Skywalker, you shut your dumb mouth. He keeps booting his whales. We're gaining them, waiting for the glory days. Way too many sub-alliances. There will be many complaints when one of them don't get a shrine themselves. Well, then they're not going to be in the family anymore. This is the thing, guys. Again, we're building the kingdom the way it should be built, and we're going to build it with the right people. If those right people don't understand that not everybody can get a shrine and a sanctum and an altar, then they're not going to be here, part of the family. We're not going to make it hard for them to be here. They need to understand that we're building this kingdom to be a heavy KVK kingdom, to be a really solid Osiris League kingdom, and not everybody can get all the buffs. That's just the way the game is structured. Just like everybody cannot be in one alliance. There's 400 plus people here coming to play with all of us in the community. I can't have 400 plus people in one alliance. A lot of the people, I'd say the majority, and that's been very, very refreshing to see, by the way, the majority of the people that have came here all understand that. That's why they're in the T2A 1 through 9 and T3D and T4D and all those. And they're happy because it's all organized. It's all together. It's just everybody's not in one alliance because the game doesn't allow for that. It just doesn't allow for that. And Skywalker's just talking S, Tiny Rick. Just don't listen to him. Sopanon, hey Drago, is 916 your final kingdom? Yes, I think so. I mean, nobody can say for 100%, but just based off of the way things are going right now, and I'm going to migrate my main here, and I don't plan on migrating much more at all, if any. This will be my kingdom, I think, that I want to stay in with my main. And of course, I'm still staying in 307. 307's got such great people and a good culture and environment. I can't go away from that. That's a lot of fun, too. He is bullying people. That's fun. Can I join? Miss Maya, everybody's welcome. There's a little bit of bullying, but it's, at the beginning of a kingdom, that's a little necessary. You need to throw your weight around a little bit. That's part of the fun. Gecko, what happened with 93? Well, they're still going through some restructuring right now, but I'm staying in 93 with my main for 5 months because I can't migrate here for another 5 months. So, there's still going to be at least one KVK, if not two, depending on how quickly the next one comes. So, I mean, I'm going to be there for quite a while still. Oh, I have a question that was skipped. Okay, let me jump up. How many fighting alliances are you going into KVK 1 with? Well, it's not set yet, Tiny Rick, but right now it's looking like there's going to be two. And this is the way that any kingdom should be built, guys. 2 or 3 main war alliances, really effectively 2. And then 4 support war. So they've got a lot of the attack buffs, the defense buffs, things like that in main zone 1s, but they don't all have the shrines. So they're going to have the sanctums, they're going to have some of the altars, but they're not going to have the shrines like the first 2 alliances will have. So 2 main war alliances, 4 war support, and then again there's going to be lots of growth / war support alliances throughout zones 1 and 2, that kind of thing. But really it's going to be 6 to 8 main alliances that are going to be in KVK and really effective on the field. Mazen Bader, what happened to 1307? Nothing. They're going strong. They're in KVK right now and having a good time. Hey, Jess.
Hello.
Hey, Jesse.
So we're streaming right now. Just give you a heads up.
I can
No,
tell.
no
Okay,
cursing.
just checking. Just checking. Yeah, Jesse, no cursing, you sailor. All right, let's see.
I know.
Everybody can see that you are streaming it so silent. So
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, usually, so if I'm not streaming, usually this Discord is on fire with people yelling and screaming, especially Skywalker. That dick. All right, so let's keep going. The Whisper. The Whisper. MTG is going to war.
No cursing, no none.
The Whisper says MTG is going to war. Are you from MTG? Are you letting me know? Why does SN Alliance R4 have issues with 1362? I am in that KBK as well. I'm always seeing him being noisy and calling 1362 bad. Pawender, I don't know, man. That's not me. Everybody's able to have their own opinions. It doesn't necessarily have to be the right one or the wrong one, but it's an opinion. Fondles, get on the game. We're doing the keep. Where are you doing the keep at? What keep? Has Tammy hit 4 million yet? I told her she's cut off from the account at 4 million. Let's see. I didn't know you were the one controlling her pocketbook, Skywalker. What's going on with that? Let's see. Alliance power. So this is the Alliance ranker, and K916 has powered up quite a bit. They're at 60 million now. They were at 48 million just a little bit ago. So they definitely powered up quite a bit. So T2A is us, T3D is us, MTG I showed you is in Zone 5, K916 is that Vietnamese alliance that I told you about, over with T2A4. Here's the W0 alliance we were talking about. Lola is leading it now. I've had good conversations with her. She's been a lot better than the previous leaders that I've been dealing with. And then there's T2A2, T2A4 also with us, and then you got other Vietnamese alliances, MTG, sub-alliances, and Zan, who is another family that's here too, over in also Zone 4. So Zone 4 is a little packed. Then we got T2AW up in the top middle as well. That's going to help out WO get set up in the Zone 2. T2A5, T2A3, T4D, T2AD, T2AI. There's so many. T2GD. There's just a lot. T5D, T2A1. So I mean, they keep stacking up. So there's quite a few alliances in this kingdom, and they're going to start getting whittled down as all the alliances start to grow and start to move into Zone 2 and get more flags and all that good stuff. Skywalker, you get all the blame because you deserve all the blame. Latest, Drago, can Eddie and Tommy or Alex and YSG take down Wu YSG flags? Alex YSG can. Edward Tamiris, it's a little more difficult. Alex YSG is tankier, so it's harder to swarm, and it's infantry, so it's a little tankier against Wu YSG, whereas Edward and Tamiris is a little more squishy. But it can be done. It requires owning the open field, which is always a better way to do it. Leonard's, how strong is first place player? I think he's like 7 or 8 million at this point.
That's done, you can build a flag.
Okay. Yeah, 8.5 million is the strongest player. Again, he's in the Vietnamese alliance. Looks like he's one of the main reasons that alliance powered up. Hot dog, Drago, go move your scout's ass. I can't help you with that. Busy. So okay, you got 8.5 million. You got Frenzy at 4 million. Cat Kelly is under 4 million at 3.8. Drago, our past 5 opens in less than 4 hours. Going to be fun. Lumberjack. That's really interesting. So you're a day ahead of 307's KVK. Is it okay to clear all Zone 1 for one alliance after KVK 1? Yes, Itachi, it is. You need to start, you should be organizing it well before that, actually. Before KVK 1.
Yeah.
Would be better.
That's what I was
Yeah.
gonna say.
Yeah, well. What would be a good pairing to take down an Alex? By himself? Like, what's Alex with what? Asterix, we can hardly hear your guests on Discord. Okay, I'll step them up a little bit. Thank you.
No, we can't have that.
Yeah, I can't have that. Oh, she's 200K away from 4 million, so she can still use the credit card for now. Wow. You got Tammy's pocketbooks on a string, huh? That must be nice. You got Cinecorn, Cat Kelly, who's Miss Tammy, Aspen, who's another really high player. Prince Gao.
Tammy, I work it better than Skywalker does. Hey, lovely.
What's going on, Sugar Mama? Let's go. Polka Dot Man, the Big Dad.
I already have one.
So I'm up to level number 20 on the server. That's not too bad. There's your boy. 2.2 million. Alliance flags. We're now outflagged by 2-3D. Very nice. Is he 25 yet? Said y'all, and he's 23. Said y'all 23. Crazy. Sir Squishy's been active with 2 million kills already. I've only got 20,000. These guys are heathens. We got some heathens over here, guys. Drago, you said you're migrating your main to 916. Do you mean your 81 million account? Yes, Darko Danny. But it'll be in like 5 months. It's going to be a while. But we couldn't when you guys did. Would you agree that AT are a good investment for low spenders, even though they're not rally leaders in the kingdom? They get a lot of kills in open field and useful. I never recommend people getting double legendary commanders. If they're low spenders, it's just usually not possible. One doesn't usually happen without the other, because Takeda, you've got the Wheel of Fortune event for, and that's pricey. That's 500,000 gems to max out all the spends for. And then you've got Attila, which you need to win on MGE, which, unless you win MGE, which is also costly, you need to find 680 universal sculptures somewhere. So it's usually, you got to have some spending involved. Richard Alex and Sun Tzu Alex. So what to take them down? You can do Herman YSG. You can do Kusunoki YSG, actually would work out really well. But Richard is hard to take down just because of his heal. So Saladin Takeda works really well in that case. Sun Tzu Alex, I would also say anything heavy nuking Cav or Saladin or YSG with another nuker. Couscous, baby. Personally, I've saved up 1,400 sculptures to max them. I will be spending all my gems for Takeda Wheel. If you're a saver like that, then yes, you can do that. And you can even rally with it as long as you've got max Cav Tech. But then you're starting to think about having to talk about equipment as well is the other thing. Equipment is the other thing. All right, let's find a flag spot. So W0 has already said that they're going to remove these flags. I don't think that's been done yet, but I think they're going to be. And if they do, that means I don't need to spend 2 flags because I'll be able to spend 1 flag to connect. So I'll wait on that. I'll give them a little more time to do that. And what is this? Another Alliance Fort? What the frick? Another one I've got to burn down? Jeez. These guys. All right. So this one's still burning. We do have access to this altar, so that's done. Ship 1 is a friendly alliance to us. We haven't we're not going to attack them. We're just going to go around them, and they can have their harvest shrine. Now, are they burning this here? I want to say they should be. Alphabet Legion. Oh, and they're in the family. They need to figure something out because I need to go that direction. I need to go that way, so they can't block off the entire lower half here. They're going to need to figure that out quick. Well, we can get this other... Well, let's look for some food, right, Dom? Let's look for some more food.
Food?
Yeah, let's do that. So let me zoom out.
I already have one for you.
You got one ready to rock and roll? Where at?
Mm-hmm.
There's one down and to the right over here. I think that'll take 2 flags to get to. Roughly.
My marker?
No, but where's your marker at?
Zoom out.
Here, Draco. Yeah, we can do that if you want to. There's one over on the right side where the passes are at to zone 1. That is also, I think it's 2 flags away, I want to say, because it's right over here.
Yeah.
Here, I'll place a marker for it.
Speaking food.
We need food bad. So there's a food there. There is also another thing here too. Let me zoom out and get it. If you go across the water, there's another food right there. And 2 more food towards the mountain range at the bottom as well. And then there's wood to the left as you come left. Not bad. Not bad, man.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
When will you be able to migrate City Hall 23 to K916? After KBK1 is over, asterisk. So that's why it's going to be about 140 to 150 days. Hello from Little Jerry. Hello from Dragothien. Welcome to the stream. Are you hyped for your new project, buddy, and first time getting Lost Temple and going into that KBK1? Lumberjack, this is not the first time I've done either of those things. And yes, I am very hyped for this project. It's been so much fun so far, and it's only been 4 days. It's kind of crazy how much fun I've had in these last 4 days. It's been really, really fun. Really fun. It's been really, really fun. I mean, there's no other way to say it. It's been really fun. So, just having a blast with everybody here and doing some fighting and growing and all that stuff. It's been amazing. T2A3 just burned a CF, one that popped up right next to them and did not reply. Well, there you go. They're doing what they're supposed to be doing. They need to do it again, too. Come over here to this Z196. I think we need to do that, though, because we need to come around these guys. We need to come around these guys. Hey, what's going on? I don't know who that is.
He also, but it doesn't sound
Yeah,
very well.
I think it's Leviathan. Yeah. So, yeah, we need to start making our way down here because we do need to get a hold of these other sanctums. Like you got the sanctum of, I think this is Hope. No, Blood. We need the sanctum of Blood for the main War Alliance. We also need, can't remember what this one is either. Sanctum of Courage. We already have that, so we don't need to take that. Actually, I can get the Sanctum of Blood up here, I think. So I can leave them be down there. They can have that. That's fine. This is the Sanctum of Blood, yeah? Yeah. I can get it up here. All good. They can have that. I don't need to have everything. They don't need duplicates. So WMK can stay there and have that. CRZZ can have that. Now I do need this Wisdom Altar. This is something that we're going to need. So we're going to have that. Don't love them more than us, Drago. Little Jerry, how could I? Everybody is loved. So we'll get that. I'm letting, when I say I'm letting, I mean, they seem like good guys, so we talked it out. They can have the gathering speed bonus for themselves, and they're expanding really nicely. They won't be getting this. I don't think they expect to, but I think they expect to try and come up here to maybe expand out into different zones and things, which is perfectly fine as long as they're not blocking me. As long as they're not blocking us, we're in good shape. And what I may do as well, and we were talking about this earlier this morning, is I may start to consolidate T2A3 up here with T2A5 and really have a strong presence in Zone 1 with T2A as well. I think that's the plan. I always forgot how many fights are there before capturing the Lost Temple. Yes, there's been so many fights. It's been so much fun. There's been alliances completely wiped off the map already. There's been skirmishes over sanctums, the basic stuff. It's been fun. It's been really fun. If the first rank and second rank power difference is too big, it's going to be very difficult to manage. I have no idea what you're talking about, Lawrence Lee. We're doing fine. Everything's going to be fine. There's just a lot of cleanup that needs to happen, and then a lot of consolidation as we get into the next zones. With Zone 2, with the shrines and things like that. Alright, so we got a new flag to build. Let's go ahead and do that. I'll make that happen with some troops. I can help you with that. And what I'll do is I'll send just Cav so they get there faster. Clear. Cav. 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 There you go. Drago, any news with MTG? When will it be? Hot Dog, what are you talking about? The first rank and second rank power difference is too big. Okay. Max YSG primary and 553 to Artemisia or swapped. That combination scares me, M-Ace. I don't know what to say to that. I'm not a huge fan of Artemisia using her in any way, shape, or form, other than Garrison, and even then I'm not really a huge fan. I feel like with YSG you're gonna nuke yourself to death with Artemisia. Ruben Fernandez, I agree. I missed this. This has been so much fun the last 4 days.
True.
Patty G, hey Drago, I'm 7.5 million power and I'm in KBK 2 going to start. Should I get all the rewards or only get Wu Zetian? If you're 7.5 million power and going into KBK 2, I would say get the rewards, because that means you're probably not a heavy spender. And to max Wu Zetian, which you should, if you get her, she's good to max, but it's expensive, because the only way to get her sculptures is as a reward for KBK2, and you can't max her any other way but pumping universal sculptures into her, so usually not the best for free to play. More than gems. I have no idea when that will be. No. I would always used to know what MTG was. Thank you for the sub, Vitor Felipe. I used to always recognize MTG as more than gems, but now that we've got this family of alliances over here called MTG, now I'm getting confused. So, should a fully free-to-play player consider putting universals into Charles or Double C? Most of the legendaries are 5500 from gold keys after 300 days of playing. Pick one. I would say pick one and go for it, and I would also say usually that should be YSG. You should put those universals into YSG, not necessarily Charles or Double C. Kindergarten. There's an alliance family in it. Yeah, exactly. Nunali, what are the best Sun Tzu pairings for the open field? I've got a video for that, Nunali. Commander Mastery series for Sun Tzu works out really well. Anything AoE based, Richard, Charles are all good. Scipio is good for free to play. Sun Tzu Scipio is a really good pairing. If you've got Barca is a great secondary to Sun Tzu as well, especially early game. And Ethelfled also would work. By the way, one question. I'm 35 mil going into KBK 2, free to play. I only have Double C and Ethelfled Max being my focus. Do you think my focus should be Genghis? I think your focus should be, if you're going into KBK 2, Saladin. Saladin should be your focus. If you're going to pick a Cav commander, Saladin, especially as free to play, because you can really get a usable Saladin at 5551, and it only takes like 360, 370 sculptures instead of the full 690 that Genghis would need. Zero, are you planning on taking Lost Temple in 916? Yes, that is the plan for us. Peter Yankovic, YSG is 5554. Max that thing, man. Max him hard. Jonathan Vogel, do you plan on competing for the new Cav skin on any of your accounts? Maybe one. Maybe one. I might compete on one. Just to get it. Don Lebu, Drago, do you know how many Artemisia's MGE we will have? I'm on my 7th round of her in Kingdom 174. There's no way, because we're on round 6 and 93. But with these new commanders coming out, they should be over. This should be the last one. Yeah. What's poppin', Drago? Ali Ray, I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking. We're just streaming here. We were talking about the new commanders that came out earlier. I got about halfway into the settings, which I should complete, because there are more settings to talk about. And rally. There's a rally change too, guys, if you guys didn't know. So let me keep going. We talked about the troop strength bar display. We talked about the screen flicker. We talked about that. Now here's the commander boost notices. So I've turned off a couple of them. Basically what this means is when you log into the game and every single time you haven't upgraded a commander or you haven't leveled them up or whatever, there's a little red dot above where those commanders are, and every time you have to click it just to get rid of your OCD, or at least my OCD anyway, just to get rid of that red dot so that you aren't focusing on it every time you're moving your eyes. With this, that stops that from happening. So you can pick whichever kind of commanders you want to unselect from these, and whenever you unselect them, it won't show the notification for you to have to do it. Now it'll also say when you can upgrade the talents or skills of a commander of the selected rarities, an arrow will, I'm assuming, appear, is what's going to be said here. So you select these two, and they will only show up for legendary and epic commanders and not for elite and advanced. Same thing for forgeable equipment notice. When the selected quality of equipment can be forged, a text bubble, notice, will appear at, I'm assuming, the forge or the blacksmith. So I have all of them selected on this account because it's a brand new account and any equipment will be good equipment on this account. But for the more advanced accounts, you might want to drop off the normal and advanced or something like that if you're a little farther along. Some other quality of life changes. So the key purchase confirmation. So whenever you're opening gold keys and silver keys, it says when deactivated, you will no longer be asked to confirm whether or not you wish to spend gems when buying silver and gold keys at the tavern. You always want this activated. Unless you're like Baba or Character T or something, you're not going to be sitting there spamming gold keys with gems. That's the most inefficient way to get gems. Or to get commanders through gold keys. So always have this checked on for sure. And I think it's by default on, so that's good. Quick help. This is the bubble that we were talking about on the right side of the screen. You always want this activated as well because it brings this little thing up. Hopefully, if people need help. Yep, right here. So this is now a thing. So I don't have to go to my city to help people. I just click that little green button as soon as it popped up. And you can also see, again, I'm going to I'm reinforcing a flag that's being built right now. I've got that little ticker on the settings selected to off. So now I don't have that blue haze around my screen, which is so awesome. It's so awesome that that's gone. I keep going to general to commander management. And then finally, rally camera movement. When deactivated, joining a rally will not automatically move the camera to the rally point. I want to deactivate that because I want to be able to send something to a rally and not have to see somebody's city layout. It makes no sense. Like if I send an army to somebody's rally that's rallying a barb fort, every time you do that, it jumps over to the rallier's city and goes to their layout. It's like, I don't need to know what their city looks like. I just want to send something to a rally. So I turn that off as well. AP bar almost full. Go spend some. Let me go join a rally. There we go. Let's test it out. Let me send a peacekeeper. Where's my Lohar? There's my boy. There's my boy. Problem is I sent all my cav. I might need to keep these. Here, I'll send all my bowmen and all my T1 to this one. Marching. Now let's go find one for ourselves. So see how it didn't jump to their city this time? It just stayed where I was so I can continue to do what I need to do. Now let me go and see if I can find a fort for myself. There's level 2s. I want a level 1. Have we completed the milestone yet, Dom?
What?
Have we completed the milestone? Where it
Monument?
says...
Yeah. We did.
Okay, so I can do level 2s now. That's good. We'll do level 2. And we're going to rally with our Minna and Sun Tzu. Now here's the other thing with the rally. So you can now signal to your people what you want joining your rally. So right now, I'll say anything but siege, which again, you guys can join with siege, it's fine. But say I want to send a mixed troop rally, I would select these 3 and then click march. If I only want cav, you'll just select cav and hit march. Now this is not a hard stop. People can still send non-cav to your rally. It's just they've been double notified that you are sending a cav rally, both by your commanders, your troops, and this signal. So there's no reason for people not to be able to know what to send to a rally if you're using this system now. It's really cool. So I'm going to hit march. I'm going to go ahead and send it. And when I go to the rally counter here on the right, it says what I want inside this rally. Give me anything that's not siege is basically what this says. So pretty neat. So Stefan Blom, again, that's partially right. People can still send whatever they want. Just because you've selected these things does not mean they can't send them. It means that that's what you want. And you're telling them, hey, all I want is these troops. They're already in there for 10 minutes? Well, part of it's me. Hey, Drago, a couple options. Alliance Fort drop near a pass or Sanctum's Hirons or Rapid Flag build. For what? For KBK? I'd have to see the map to tell you what to do. Hey, could you possibly read my private message where I sent you on Discord later? Yeah, that's not a problem. Okay, I'll take a peek. My troops have been held in that rally for 10 minutes. The Happy Rhino. Well, enjoy 10 more minutes. It's going down. You have to wait for me. If I was, I guess I am the longest. I can recall them so that if it gets sent. Can you guys beat it with level 2? A level 2 with only 100 and some thousand? We're about to find out. DJ Sim, Drago, I'm free to play with Alex, almost max. Do you think I should level up on the new commanders? To pair it with him, I'm looking for one OP combination. And you're free to play with Alex. Almost maxed. What's your Alex at? I'm curious, DJ Sim. Trav, welcome to the stream, buddy. Did you say something and I missed it? You did. Hey, Drago, mind doing a shout out to 1444. You're very welcome. There you go, buddy. From the one and only Yoda 420. There you go, man. Sorry about that. I missed it. Did I miss the Commander Boost noticed part? Yes. Reza, we can go over it really quick again. It's not a problem. Doing rallies is very good to do at the very beginning of a Kingdom 2, guys. You definitely want to be doing that. And get those bone necklaces too, because those are good. Oh, kids are getting a little rowdy in the background. Mario K. Hey man, do you have any video about ARC? How to make teams, how to make strategy for beginners? Thanks. Not yet. I need to do one of those. That's been asked more and more lately. I do need to do like a basic strategy video for everybody. We had 745 drop their forts here, but we destroyed it. The rest of their alliance dropped their forts to block other kingdoms' passes and tried to block us. Okay, I'll see if I can check it out. Give me one sec. So, somebody was asking about the Commander Boost. God, I always do it. Commander Boost notices. Again, the first one is for, it lets you know when you can upgrade the talents and skills of a commander of selected rarities. So if you only want to be notified for legendaries and epics, you can select the 2 boxes there, and then the other 2 boxes you would uncheck, and that would stop the elite and the advanced ones from doing it. The forgeable equipment notice is basically the same thing, but it's for equipment forging. So if you have equipment that you want to forge and you're waiting for it to have the ability to forge it with the materials, you're waiting for the materials, you can select it and it'll let you know when it's ready. If you're waiting for Shios, for instance, and you don't want to be notified unless it's done, you can deselect all 4 of these and have only the legendary one be notifying you, and then that way when you do, it's done. Trav Stoven with the donation, $2.79 Canadian dollars. I appreciate that. Canadian money is definitely good here. Thank you very much. Key purchase confirmation. New sub, Pokewee. Thank you for joining. I appreciate that. Thank you for the thing. What I sent you will make good content and be fun for all players. Yeah, I'll take a peek. Thank you very much. So, and then we already went through all the other stuff. So lots of good quality of life changes in this patch. Some of them weren't even mentioned. And then of course the thing with the commanders coming out that were new. That's also really good. We got some new blueprints to make too. Let's do that. Let's do some of that. Yes, sir. But you see again how my screen is not pumping blue nonstop. It's pretty sweet. I like that a lot. Quick help button is definitely awesome. Definitely one of the nicer things. All right, so my Lohar's marching. This rally's marching. Or no, my army is marching for the rally. Okay, I'm off. Need to get my Timmy's coffee. Roger that. Tim Hortons. Mr. Smoked Turkey, it was a great update for sure. I agree. This was one of the better updates just overall that I've seen. Sanu, thank you for the sub. I appreciate you, my friend. Thank you for joining the channel. Do you think there will be a new Epic Commander soon? I hope so. I hope they'll also come with new civs. And hopefully that civ is an infantry one with troop training. That would also be really good. Can we check all those boxes? Please and thank you. Do you have the Golden Kingdom thing on your 93 account? Wonder what it looks like. No, it's not on there. It's not out yet.
It's on Kingdom 2.
Oh yeah, so it's going to be about a week or two. Now I do have a Kingdom 2 account. Let me see if I can find it.
But to access it, you need the level 17 City Hall.
Different account. Hold on. I got this. I got this, people. I got you.
Dragus doesn't.
That's it. I got this. Yeah? Okay. This is the right one. Alright, let's switch over to my Kingdom 2 account, which is probably all the way towards the bottom. Kingdom 7. There's Kingdom 2. Yes, sir. Still named Governor. I can do without all those new quality of life improvements just so they could fix the lag, Razvan. That's like asking, you know, it to be just a little bit brighter outside with the sun. Marauders for speed ups and gems. That's right. Sahil Patel. If you want to help yourself out more in growth, go Marauders. And that also helps the kingdom out. And then same thing for forts. You'll get more XP with the forts, but it's going to cost you more AP to do it that way. I like the speed ups and the gems and the resources that you get from Marauders. Marauders are the way to go. What's your favorite part of the update? I think the help button update is the best. Pokewee, I agree. I think the help button is the best. Second, very, very close, is the haze, the red and blue haze going away. So the King's Return, King's Road, and returning gifts. Let's see, got the other one here. So far, I'm not seeing it. Oh, Golden Kingdom, here we go. The Golden Kingdom. All right. Well, it's the Dragon City. What's Golden Kingdom, though? I thought they were talking about the Dragon City for the skin.
No, it's about the Golden Kingdom, they asked.
This is something that's not available everywhere else.
Nope.
Well, then let Roxy out. No problem. Where's your favorite? Okay, so... Well, then let him out. They spawn during Crusader event right before KVK start. They spawn during... Yeah, some Marauders. Got it. So, okay. The Golden Kingdom. Time remaining. Let's take a peek at the rules. How to play. The strength of enemy troops in the Golden Kingdom event will scale with the participating governor's power to ensure a suitable challenge. Golden Kingdom is filled with danger. Governors will need to bring their strongest troops with them to battle. Okay, consider your opponent's troops before each battle. Choose your own wisely to increase your chance of survival. Governors can bring up to 5 troops with them. Is that 5 armies or 5 troops? I think 5 armies. Okay. Once lineups are confirmed, you cannot change your troops unless you restart the event. After each battle, surviving troops, including enemy troops, will remain. Battle results within the event will not influence a participating governor's troop strength outside of the event. Governors can explore fog-covered tiles to trigger random events. After defeating... What? This is for... Okay, so...
Understand the event.
Why would there still be fog for people going into KBK, for instance, or like on Kingdom 2? They're like a 550-day-old kingdom. They haven't had fog for years.
But it's fog inside the event, exactly like
okay. After defeating the floor's guardian chief, they can move on to the next floor. 1 golden chest will be awarded at the end of every 4th floor. Interesting. You can get some gold keys. The speed ups are nice. 18 hours of speed ups right off the bat. 100,000 XP is nothing, but gold star, that's nice. Same thing again, a little bit more of each. And then 24 hours of speed up. Yeah, this is nice. Yeah, this is good. I don't think I've got anything. Yeah, I gotta be City Hall level 17 to participate. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I mean, it's going to be like a tower event where you got to go through the different levels, and every 4th floor that you complete, you'll get this. And then once you go to the 20th floor, you're done. Right? I don't think there's anything extra, right? It says governors can explore fog-covered tiles to trigger random events. After defeating the floor's guardian chief, they can move on to the next floor. So yeah, it looks like everything will be covered in fog, and you'll go tile by tile until you get to the guardian chief of each floor. Switch to Drago Farm, Soul. That's on this account. Yes, it is. So that is Golden Kingdom. Joshua Awat, hey, new to the channel. Do you have talent trees on your Discord, and can anyone join? Yes, absolutely. I'll give you a link to the Discord too. How about that? There you go. Got some more caves to do. What am I looking for? So, is there something that you need? Got some purchases. That's good. You can do a little donating as well. Rose attack is good to get if we can make a spot. Patty G, why don't I have the help button? I'm in 1611. You need to actually go into the settings. That's character management. Settings. And go down to the bottom and select quick help. You've got to select it or else it won't actually happen. Hey Jacob, please do Constantine still good after the 2 new commanders are now in the game? Yes, he's definitely still good. You need him for Canyon, if nothing else. Sanu, you play on BlueStacks? Yes, I'm on BlueStacks. The reason why it runs so well is because I've got a really good computer. You destroyed an SKL flag. Okay, that's good.
Well done.
Well done. T2A3. Going ham. All right. So I definitely need to do some more scouting on my alt account. It's not nearly as well scouted.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, scout the important things, not...
Yeah, that's pretty much what I did. Just scouted the stuff I needed to go to. I think I did a little scouting over here as well. Oh, those were kingdom maps, I think. Get fat. Get fat on that wood. Ali Ray, thank you for becoming a member of the channel. I appreciate that. You've been here for a little while now. Appreciate you joining the streams and being a good member of the community. You think new commanders are going to be OP? It remains to be seen. I think that they are going to be good against our Attila Takeda, but at the same time, I don't think they're going to be necessarily OP. It's going to be. I think they're going to be just right, but it depends on how bad they are against Attila Takeda. And when I say bad, I mean how hard are they going to be on Attila Takeda. Just me anyway. Do you got any tips for my first KVK? Yes, and I summarized all of those tips on a playlist that you should watch. I'll give you the link to that one too. Battle Prep and Tactics Guide playlist. There you go. Really, you want to be saving up your AP. You want to be making as many troops as possible because you're going to lose some troops. You need to set your commanders up properly. You mean all that stuff. I don't think I can see the CF on my T2A3 account just yet. I'd have to be on my main account again, or my Main 916 account again. Sahil, I watched a lot of videos on tips for first KVK, but what's the main goal of KVK? Well, you want to win for your kingdom. There is really good rewards for winning KVK 1 and 2. Charlemagne is your first commander that you win in KVK 1, along with all those gold sculptures, the speed ups, the gems, the resources that you get. And then again, you get to fight nonstop. It's a great KVK. It's a great KVK to be in. The first 2 KVKs are the best. It's just the way it is. Is the new cap skin going to be achieved from power even across the 8 kingdoms? Yes. Tanel. Usually those spending events are for the entire KVK, not just not the KVK. It's for your continent. It's for your continent. Is what you're spending against, not the KVK. Max top 4 IK. Or top, yeah, I'm just going to say max top. Hi, bro. How you doing? Patty G, but I still don't have the new commanders. Well, it's because you're probably in a later kingdom. What kingdom are you in, Patty G? Ali Ray, I watch your streams like Netflix. I'm wondering why I haven't joined. I agree. That's your Netflix subscription. I agree. That's awesome. That's really cool. Pokewee, my kingdom lost horribly. It happens. Yeah, Patty G, 1611. So you're probably in the Constantine MGE? Who's in your MGE right now, Patty?
1611.
Yeah.
I think it's Saladin, last Saladin or Constantine.
Yeah.
No, it's Saladin. I'm in 1563 and I have Saladin.
Saladin. Yeah, Saladin and Genghis. So Genghis is on your wheel, Saladin's on your MGE. Then it jumps to Alex and Constantine. Is that right? Yep. Alex and Constantine. Then we go to Edward and Tamiris. Okay. Then we go to Attila Takeda. Right? Yeah. And then we've got Guan Leonidas. And then Ramses Artemisia. And then you're going to have Theodora and Yi Sun Shin. So you got a ways to go. How many?
1 year.
Yeah, you got about a year. How many members do you have on YouTube? That's a good question. Let me check. We have definitely been growing. And by the way, guys, we are so close to 15,000 subs. We are so very close. We're just over 100 away. We're just over 100 subs away from being 15,000 strong. And I do want to do some kind of a giveaway for 15,000 as well for you guys, because you guys deserve it. Okay, so let me check out the...
Ghost Train was putting a question, but I think...
oh, yeah?
Nudes? You gonna give away nudes?
That's not it. That's not it. We're up to 87 members on the channel, guys. 87 members. Which is really good. For the size of our channel, 87 is really good. Really good. That makes me feel a little special. A little special, not going to lie.
You are special.
Makes me feel, and not helmet special, but actual special. Let's see. All right. What realm are you rooting for? Which realm? Oh, you mean Realm of Anubis or Realm of Horus? Well, now that I'm a freshly minted Realm of Anubis participant in 916, I don't know. Before I would have said, well, I'm a home team guy, so I've got to go with Horus because all my accounts were in kingdoms that were in Realm of Horus. But now that I've got 916, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch. So the people that are in I'm really a big fan of HKL. I think they did a fantastic job and did something just a little bit different than everybody else and won the right way. And same thing with the Realm of Anubis guys. I mean, they're doing next level strategies on kingdoms that are just not really that old. I mean, they're maybe a few 100 days old versus kingdoms like, again, 59 for JWM and HKL, where you've got hundreds of days extra. You got months and months and months extra to be able to develop your commanders and develop synergy with your players and your alliance. And there's just a lot more that goes into it than a lot of people know. And the fact that they were all able to do that, even in Realm of Anubis. And I know a lot of them are migrants from other earlier kingdoms, so that's part of it. But that's still really good. That's still really good. Drop a like, all 304 of you watching. Stefan Blom, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Patty G, we already have a 7 bill alliance in our kingdom. That's really good for KBK 2 time frame. That's very good. Victor Fan Games. Drago, have you checked the survey you sent? I've started to read through some of it. There was quite a few. In fact, thank you for reminding me. Let me resend that out to anybody on the stream that you haven't taken the survey yet. Please do this survey. The feedback is amazing. It's part of my agreement that I have, where we solicit this feedback. So the feedback is seen by not only me, but the inside folks that I work with in conjunction with the game. It's not the developers, so don't make it into a flaming event of the developers need to do this, that, and the other. That's not what this is for. It's for your view of my content that I provide to you guys and how you like it, some things that you would like to change, some things that you really like that you want to keep, things that you want me to do for you guys, that kind of thing. Okay? I really want to have that positive feedback and constructive feedback. If there's some things that I'm not doing that you guys want to see that I need to take care of, then let me know. Please let me know. It's definitely going to be good. Let me see if I can find the link again. Where it be? I want to say it wasn't this far back, was it? I don't think it was. Maybe it's this one. Nope, definitely not that one. Oh wait, it's in here. All right, cool. Let me do it real quick. Come on and rate my channel. Copy link. Here you go, guys. Please click this if you guys haven't already. I think this is the right form. Hold on. Let me just check it. I want to make sure I'm sending you guys the right thing. Paste and go. Yes, that is the right thing. Okay, cool. There you go. That's the link. Go ahead and click that, and yeah, let me know. Let me know what y'all think. It's really for me and you. It's for me and you guys. Let's see. We already have. All right. Radoslav. We had a small civil war in 1271 where a small group of people were complaining for 2 KBKs and didn't fight much. That happens in a lot of places, unfortunately, not just yours. But I understand. They migrated but ruined the game of so many people. Hope their new kingdom zeroes them. Well, sounds like they're going to have another opportunity to ruin another kingdom. We need to hit 100 likes. We're not even at 100 likes, guys. Come on. We were almost at 400 people watching the stream. And we've been doing some good stuff here. Hit the 100 likes for sure, at least. Baz, welcome to the stream, my friend. I appreciate that. Stefan Blom, where can we find it? Yep, just dropped it. I'm begging that next update they add building rotation. I think this is a feature that is needed. Building rotation. What do you mean? Ajith Kumar, what are the new commanders? Show me. I went through the entire skill set of all the new commanders earlier, if you want to go take a peek at that. But I'm on my 916 account, so I can't show you right now. But if you want to scrub back to the very beginning of the stream, I go through it in depth for like 30 minutes. Do you like Yulji's new look? I do. I like the way his character looks, but I don't like the way his avatar is. I'm not a fan of that. The new quick help hand is awesome. Yes, it is. Quick help hand, all that good stuff. Very, very nice. I think, again, I'm really excited about this new update, guys. I hope you guys are going to enjoy it, because so far I'm really loving it in every account that I've got. And the commanders are looking neat. I think the commanders look like they're going to be either really, really good against Attila Takeda, or at least pretty good against Attila Takeda. And I would like to let somebody else be the guinea pig on this one. I've got sculptures saved up. I've got sculptures saved up to do some work because I figured new commanders were coming out at some point. However, I don't know if I want to spend them on 2 new leadership commanders, or if I want to save them for whenever the new cav commanders come out or the new infantry commanders come out. You have to kind of plan, some of those things. It's not exactly like just hit the smash the credit card button and make it happen. Max Top, did you heard about 1254? No, what happened? Here, I'll go ahead and swap over to show you guys the new commanders before we wrap up the stream here in just a few minutes as well. Let me pull up my streaming software. We'll do that. I'm on Dragothien. Oh, I'm on the right account. I'm just not on the wrong. I'm on the wrong player inside the account. There we go. Cancel. Ali Ray, what if you pair Theodora with YSS to get the above 50% and below 50% buff? That's exactly why I think they're meant to be played together, because they'll always have that buff at that point. I like the YSS for utility to make a bunch of the other older commanders tankier. Yes, that's another good point, Joel Geist. A very good point. Let me do some more training here. Need to train my troops. Today is training day. Yes. If it wasn't MGE anyway, which it's not. But maybe we'll have, so right now I'm in 93. Oh, this is the other thing, by the way, too, guys. There's a monthly limited bundle, and it's different for everybody. It's different. It's not the same for everybody. It's training speed ups or healing speed ups or AP or legendary sculptures. It's based off of, I think it's based off of the most purchased super value bundle that you buy. And for me, that would more than likely be War Machine and Call of the Ancients would be my most purchased bundles. So that would make sense that I'm getting the training day on everything. That's another thing.
For me, they give the AP bundle. So...
Oh, well, there you go. Then maybe not.
Because maybe they know that I have the Marauder 7.
Yeah, there you go. Maybe they're going to buy it. Well, you're likely to buy it anyway, I should say.
He's done. I was hoping that he's more, but it's just until 20. So it's a small one.
All right, so commanders one more time, guys, and then we're going to go ahead and wrap the stream up. So we had a new portrait for Eulji. I'll go ahead and start with that. I don't like the avatar, but I do like his actual character model.
It's looking like Viking.
Well, Koreans and Japanese used helmets like that all the time, by the way. Like that was like big, like the horns would be huge. And then let's see. I'd say Viking, but then look at the armor and things that he's using. That's definitely Korean or Asian influenced. And then we've got Theodora, who has a circular AoE for the first skill. Very, very nice. Expertise is nice too to enhance that AoE with a slow and control effect debuff removal. And then Yi Sun Shin is another really good one. A really solid nuker with garrison AoE. And then also a really good counterattack damage bonus on his fourth skill. If I can click it. There we go. Counterattack bonus of 30%. Attack bonus of 20%. Defense bonus of 30%. Damage bonus of 20%. And another defense and damage bonus 20 and 15% respectively. 15% respectively. So very good commander here too. And again, he's boosted by 2 or more troop types inside of a garrison. So very good. I mean, I think it's very good. I love the little animation he does. That's cool too. Patty G, you heard that Lupa Lupa was coming out, new commander. I don't know who that is. I need to look that up. But you know more than I do then, because I have not heard that. Baz, my most purchase is Call of the Ancients, and I have the AP pots in mind. You jerk. Not fair. Not fair. I wanted the AP bundle.
You don't waste your AP. So
I don't. That's true. Just to have it, though. I mean, why do I have anything in this game? It's just to have it. Can YSS even breathe with that belt? Jeez, I know that thing is super tight. His chest is so round, like it's like Genghis.
Like an orange.
It's almost like Genghis round. Like look at that. Hold on, let me see if I can find him. So I'll find Genghis. Where's he at? This is my main, so he's definitely up here. All right. So look how round his body is here, and then, boof, it's even rounder. Okay. Theodore did not skip leg day as much as Guan did. Yeah, the other commanders definitely skipped leg day. Khan did not skip leg day. Look at the legs on Khan. I think he's got quite some healthy legs.
Short legs.
Yeah, short and stubby, made for short sprints, not long marathons. And then you've got Ramses. He was a little better, I think. He's got some muscle on his legs. Oshida also a little bit pretty good shape. But then you've got Charlemagne. Look at this nonsense. This is a joke, by the way. Pritish Maharana. I'm in a 58-day-old kingdom. Genghis, Alex, Constantine gone from the list. Any idea why? Because they haven't come out yet. Genghis, Alex, and Constantine are not out yet. Genghis comes out right before KVK Season 2. And then Constantine and Alex come out in between KVK 2 and KVK 3. Alex is for sure the ugliest. Yeah. All right, we're not going to get into a who's most attractive contest again. We did that last time.
Ali Ray just asked what we ask you all the day from the morning until now.
Why she makes your top 3 best looking guys, huh? Okay, I think we've degenerated the stream into what it always does because, that's the community we've got, and I love it. Leonard's Cleo and Ark of Osiris is really good, especially if you have a bunch of them in the middle. It depends on the level that you play at. Definitely not high level. That will get smashed. I'm sorry, Leonard's. But medium level or early game, absolutely. That could definitely help. Baz, that's the new close to the stream talking about Commander's looks. Pokawee, goodbye. I appreciate you guys. All right. Thanks, everybody, for joining the stream. I'm going to go ahead and wrap everything up. Cheers, everybody. I will see you guys next time. Take care. Have a good one.
Cheers. Bye.
See ya.